Hey everyone, Jason Case here with another video, and in today's video I want to talk about how you can maximize your return on investment with networking. So you're probably thinking to yourself, well networking's free, networking events I go to, they're free. That's no cost there. Well, your time's worth something, right? So what you want to do is maximize your time and maximize your investment on that time that you spend at these networking events, and that's what I want to cover today. So when you're talking with these people, try to have a plan in place. So for me, my plan is, with all these videos that I push out every day, this takes a ton of time and a ton of efforts, and this is more of a long-term investment for me. But what I can do is take this content that I'm using and use it as a networking strategy too. So a lot of people that I talk to at networking events want to learn more about marketing. They might not have the money or need for my services at that time, but what I can do is add value to them. So I can add value and keep them updated and stay in front of them on a weekly basis. So I can just send them a weekly summary of all the videos and blog posts I'm creating and content that'll educate them and inform them and stuff like that. And who knows, hopefully they can take that information, and if they're not right at the stage right then, they can use some of that information and for free takeaways and you implement it in their business and start generating some cash from the tips that I give them. This is adding value, it's giving something away for free, but it's a way for me to stay in front of them on a weekly basis. So you can actually do that for other businesses as well. So let's just use an example as a home remodeling business. Maybe you create content on do-it-yourself tips, things like that. So when people are around in the weekend, like, oh great man, I can knock out some of these things I've been wanting to do. I just don't have the money and the time to hire a contractor to do this, but I can I can do it on my own because I'm getting these great tips from XYZ company on how to do this. A lot of people are scared to use tactics like this because they feel like, well, what's the point of that? Because they're just going to go out and do it on their own and they'll never hire me. Well, that's not the case because you're the professional and you're the expert in your industry. So when the time comes, they'll come to you. So people's interests are like peaks and valleys. Sometimes it'll be a peak and then they'll be in a valley. What you want to do is stay in front of them so you catch them at the peak of their interest when they're ready to buy. And the only way that you're going to do that is without some kind of repetition in place. I've talked about automated marketing automation in a lot of my videos. And with this tactic, with networking and stuff like this and follow up with people, you don't really want to make it too automated. I mean, you can create some kind of template to follow, but you want to try to keep them and give them updates on stuff that's happening that week or that month. Or so if you're not doing weekly emails, maybe do monthly emails and kind of give them an update on what's happening that month and add some value to them and give back to them. Eventually, they're going to come to this peak of their interest, and who are they going to look to buy their services from? Somebody that's been constantly giving them great and valuable information that they can use in their business or their personal life. If you're a business to consumer person, that's where you're going to catch them at their peak of their interest, and you're going to maximize your return on investment with networking. So, I mean, this can be used in any type of business. I mean, if you're a plumber, give them some free tips on what they can do to winterize their home, or fix leaks that pop up, or if there's a big leak, where the shutoff is in their house to stop it from damaging their home. Just stuff like that, it's great stuff. Look, I'm not a plumber, but you give me some great tips, that's good information to have, and most likely I'll always call a plumbing company to take care of that. But it's gonna keep, you're gonna, as a company, you're gonna stay in front of that person and catch them when they're at the peak of their interest. So those are just some a few examples, but depending on whatever business that you're in, try to think of some creative ways that you can add value and give back to people that you meet at these networking events. Just make sure that when you're talking to them, say, hey, great, man, nice talking to you. Do you mind if I include you in on my weekly or my monthly emails that, I give tips and advice about whatever industry you're in, and try to incorporate some kind of system like that. So even though this might not be so automated, you can still create some templates in place to just kind of plug and play, and you should be able to streamline it pretty efficiently. And if you would like some advice on maybe some tactics that you could use in your business, just let me know, and we can just schedule a free call and dive into some details on that. And again, if you were looking for some more digital marketing strategies, I'm going to include a free link into this to my marketing strategy guide that I created. Step-by-step details, great valuable information. It's tactics that I've used for over the past 10 years, and I'm giving it away for free. So if you want that, feel free to download it. I'll include a link in this blog post. Hopefully you guys find this information valuable, and if you do, please do me a favor and share it. And I look forward to my video coming up tomorrow. Take care, everyone.